Holy smokes. It is super early. What is going on, everybody? We are not usually up this early. I think this is the first time I've been up at like 7:30. Oh my gosh, probably in months. But great to see some of you guys in the chat being early with me. I feel especially bad for anybody on the West Coast because what is it, like 5 a.m. over there, which is just pretty insane for the drop. Let's see who's in the chat this morning. We got Michelle, channel member. What's up, Michelle? What's going on? Patrick, Pop Funko UK is here. What's up, Steven? Great to see you, Colin. Morning to you. Super early, but still late. Yeah, pretty much. I had to get full cup of coffee here in my big giant Funko mug here. What's going on, SBB? Great to see you. Oh, yeah, 5 a.m. for Monster Pete. Yeah, he's over in California, I think. What's up, Pipsqueak? Great to see you. 8 a.m. here, and it's still too early. It is definitely too early for sure, but I don't know why Funko does the drops at this time. I feel like they should just do it at noon, but they typically do it pretty early. What's up, It's Your Boy Anxiety? Great to see you guys. It wouldn't be if you weren't late. You know, it's just that couple minute buffer, you know. I honestly try not to be late, but sometimes, like this morning, I was just setting up everything, and then I was gonna get coffee after the stream, but then I was like, you know what, I really need coffee now, so we're gonna do coffee now. What's up, Brian? Great to see you, man. Hope all is well. Michelle, other Michelle's here. Hi, John. Happy NYCC. Need to make my coffee so I could see the screen. That's exactly what I just did. I literally just did that. I was like, I gotta make some coffee here if I'm gonna make this work. But who's a little fired up? Who's excited for the New York Comic-Con drop? I got a couple things that I got my eyes on, and I'd love to hear what you guys are trying to pick up this morning as well. Oh, hey, the website is updated with the listings. Really? Oh, let's do that. Let's go check out Funko.com and see what's going on. What do you guys think also of, and I'm sure we'll talk about it tonight, but what do you guys think of the new minis here too? We can talk about that briefly. Oh, Monster Pete joining the channel as a member. Pedro, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, man. Welcome to Slapshot Pops as a channel member. What's going on, Martin? You're waiting to go inside the Javits Center. Oh, man, I wish we were at New York Comic Con this year, but we are not. Hopefully, next year or 2027 we'll be back, but I hope you have a blast, man. That's awesome. Gator's in here. He's been a channel member for 23 months. Got to get those DC mysteries. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going after the DC mystery as well. What's up, Travis? Good morning to you. I know, two live streams. Yeah, we had the big Bricklink Designer Program Lego drop on Monday, and that went, I mean, it went well eventually, but that was a terrible drop. Lego needs to get their website fixed, but who knows? Maybe we'll see a Funko website crash this morning as well. Just trying to get the DC mystery pops. I think the DC mystery pops are going to sell out pretty quick because a lot of people responded either via our Instagram or comments on my video from yesterday. What day is it? When did I drop that video? Yesterday or, oh no, 2 days ago, Tuesday. A lot of people said they want the mystery pops. Michelle wants the mystery pops. Love them in concept, not too bought in on price. The mystery. This is the first Havoc. No. The first null. I feel like we've gotten a null before, but it's definitely the first Havoc, and the Havoc is limited. All right, let me go to Funko's website here. All right, let's see what we got with Funko.com. Remember, if you guys haven't done so already, I pinned the link, but you want to make sure you activate Rakuten so you can get your cash back. And if you're a new member, if you haven't downloaded Rakuten yet, you can get that $50 bonus, which will, you know, greatly reduce your New York Comic Con, purchases this morning. Travis gifted a Slapshot Pops membership, man. Thank you so much, Travis. Always super kind of you to do that. I'm always grateful. Getting anime for sure. Sonic and Pokemon as always. We do have a Sonic and we do have Pokemon, and there's a bunch of anime. So yeah, you got your hands full right there. Morning. This is going to be an exciting release. It is, Pop Baron. Definitely is. How are you doing? You want the Yu-Gi-Oh pop, Van? Excuse me. That's awesome. The new line for NYCC. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive for sure. I'm on my way to Bahamas on a ship. Told my wife 9 a.m. is my time today. Very nice. No, no apologies at all, man. I completely understand. And like I said, I'm very grateful for the support. DC Box, he needs that Superman. Conscience, what's going on, Conscience? Great to see you. Says a limit of 2 for the mystery DC. That's crazy. Yeah, I think it's a limited 2 because I think it's going to be one of the most popular items. I think the Hello Kitty popping bag and the DC mystery are going to sell out first. Those are my prediction. All right, so it should be here. NYCC exclusives coming soon. Oh, here we go. They got the Hello Kitty popping bag on here too. Nice. All right. Bundle is $565. Now, we talked about the bundle when we were live for New York, or excuse me, when we were live for San Diego Comic-Con, and everybody was like, no way, the bundle is selling out. The bundle's too expensive. You don't really get like everything. And then the bundle was the first thing to sell out for San Diego Comic-Con. So will that be a repeat here for New York Comic-Con? What's up, Susan? Driving to work. Please stay safe. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Y'all better be fast there with all these LE pops. Yeah, there's a lot of LE pops. Should be limit of 1. Oh, interesting. I think 2 is good because if you get 2 of the mystery pops, it's $40 each. So that's $80. Get you over the $65 free shipping hump. So that's why I like it. That's what I'm going to try to do for my first order. Just grab the 2 DC mystery pops, in and out, boom, free shipping. Get my Rakuten, and I'm good. Down to get my 2 Batmans. There you go, Cater. There you go. Oh, what's up, Riley? Good morning to you as well. Pulling into the convention center in about 10 minutes. Happy NYCC. Riley, I hope you have a fantastic time. Hope you're able to pick up everything that you want to get for your collection. And yeah, just meet up and say hello to everybody that you can. I know Gus is there. Gus is at New York Comic-Con. So there you go. You got Riley and Gus over there. A bunch of other people. Pop Baron says, I'm after 13 total items, so y'all better pray for me. That's a lot. I'm curious which 13. That is a lot, but there's some good stuff this year. All right, so here is the bundle. Oh, somebody asked if the null was the first null pop. I want to look that up really quick. My gut instinct is telling me no. I feel like we've gotten a null before, but it's definitely our first Havoc. I'm going to look this up really quick just because I'm curious. I love these streams because I see people like slowly trickling in, and I'm sure like by we got 48 minutes until the drop. I'm sure once 9 o'clock rolls around, there'll be a lot more people. But it's funny because just like normally when we go live, we get like a lot of people, and then it'll just like trickle off. But with these streams, with it being so early in the morning, it's like people slowly come in. They're just like waking up. It sounds like a lot of checking out and in stages. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to maximize like free shipping and stuff, for sure. I'm going to NYCC, but sadly couldn't get a Funko reservation. What are my chances of scoring some exclusives? Well, scoring some exclusives for retail is like 0%. Getting a Funko reservation is hard, so don't beat yourself up. You'll be able to get some of the exclusives like from other booths that are reselling them. So but you're going to be paying, anywhere from like 20 to 50% more of what the retail cost was. So you'll be able to get a few. You just have to, just pay a little bit more because other people waited in line and, they were able to scoop them up and they had to pay for their reservation. So, but you should be able to get something from one of the other booths. I would go check out like Toytastic, Toy Temple, Fugitive are good ones at New York Comic Con. They always have some of the newer stuff. They go quick though, especially if they're limited pieces. All right, let me see. Hobby DB always making me sign in, verify, like just sign me in. It's not that serious here. It's not the Pentagon. All right. Has there been a null Funko Pop before? I feel like there has. Oh, according to this is the first one. All right, it is the first null. For some reason, I thought we had one before, but yeah, that would be the only null pop that we've ever gotten here at New York Comic Con for 2025. Very cool. Hit that standby line early, but don't expect any of the LE pops. Last year was pretty crazy because there was people in the standby line and they didn't even get pops at all. Like the only thing they were able to get was like biddies and like some of the other leftover stuff. It was last year was really interesting. Probably still cheaper than paying whatnot prices. Probably because you still got to pay shipping and tax and stuff. The only pop I was after was the Toy Temple Miles. They announced last night that they won't have him here like previously announced. Oh, they won't. Oh, Prowler Miles, right? That one's super cool. John, a year ago, around this time, I met you and Joanna in person at NYCC. That's right. Crazy. That was a year ago. That was so much fun. Thought there was one as well, maybe in a 2-pack, but that's why I was asking that and Havoc for me. Yeah, I looked it up and HobbyDB. I mean, HobbyDB could be messing up because it's a terrible website, but they're showing no other null pop, so I think this may in fact be the first one. Yeah, how they do that miles drop is going to be pretty interesting. All right, so here is the bundle. At least with the bundle, you do get some limited pieces here. You do get the one mystery DC pop, so which is, with them doing the bundles, that's less mystery DC pops. That's another reason probably why it's limit 2. So that's less for the general public at the con and for us here online. Then we have the Blueprint Batgirl and Blueprint Joker. Those were both limited to 2010 pieces. I think they should have thrown some clamshells in this bundle. I really do. I think that would have made it really sweet. Throw all the clamshells, or at least throw one of them. Just say, hey, you're going to get one of the 3. You just don't know which one. But I really think if somebody's dropping $565, like, you should give them all the fire. You do get the beautiful Powerpuff Girls 3-pack, which I'm considering picking up this morning as well because Joanna does like the Powerpuff Girls. We have the other 3-pack, so I think this one would go really well with the one we already have. What else is limited? Oh, we have the other two Marvel limited pops right here. So we have Havoc and what was the other one again? Havoc and Nimrod. So Havoc and Nimrod are both limited 3,000 pieces and 4,000 pieces respectively. So at least you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 limited pieces here in the bundle, which is okay. I feel like that's all right. Definitely could be worse, but I feel like it definitely could be better. We do not know how many bundles there are. That is something that's one of the wild cards here with this situation. So there could be 1,000 bundles, or there could be like 10. We don't know. The San Diego Comic-Con bundle sold out lightning fast, and once again, there could have been one bundle. We don't know. We literally have no insight on that. We do have a bunch of people here in the stream who are actually at New York Comic-Con right now. 200 bundles loaded. Okay, but is that how how accurate is that? Because when we were going through all the information for San Diego Comic-Con, we had so many different sources reporting so many different numbers. I'm not saying that like you're wrong or you don't know or anything, but like just it's like the bundle thing is just so questionable. And but anyway, so we got the bundle for $565. 105 for the Sanrio Hello Kitty and Friends backpack. This is only 1,000 pieces. It's 1,000 pieces between Funko.com, Loungefly.com, and New York Comic Con in person. So I think this is gonna sell super quick. I wish they had a glam of the actual pop inside the box with that 1,000-piece count. This one's limit 6 per household. No way you're going to be able to check out with 6. This is going to sell out so quick. I was contemplating getting this for our niece. We'll see. It's all an estimate. Yeah, it's an estimate. I mean, we could go off 200. That sounds reasonable, especially considering with the bundle. These 2 pops, so the Batgirl and the Joker are 2010 pieces each. The mystery pop is what, technically 4,000 between all the if you add up all the pops are 5,000. So these 2 down here are 3,000 and 4,000. So 200 makes sense when you think about they got to sell a lot of stuff, throughout the 4 days at New York Comic Con. So yeah, we're not at New York Comic Con this year, but that's okay. We'll be back either next year or in a few years when our daughter is a little bit older and everything. So Isn't the pop scented? That makes it even funnier to me. Oh, the Hello Kitty one? Is it scented? It's a bakery pop. Maybe. Does it say? Oh, it is scented. Yeah, exclusive scented Hello Kitty pop. Okay, very nice. Product will have the 2025 fall convention sticker on the box. So, no con stickers for this one. But I think that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not too bad. Oh my god, is she holding a smaller Hello Kitty? Or is she holding a cupcake or something? If I want to let me zoom in. It looks like she's holding. Oh, is she holding like a donut or something? They did not do a good job with these pictures. Let me see. It's making me open this picture. She is holding. She's holding like a little ice cream cone with. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, it's an ice cream cone with the Hello Kitty face. Yeah, HobbyDB has glams. Oh, perfect. Nice. I will pull it up on HobbyDB then. Joanna and I are just going to try to pick up some of the DC mystery pops and the Powerpuff Girls 3-pack. I think that's on our short list for this morning. The pink Loath Cat makes me think that Disney doesn't need to approve designs. You know, that is a very good point. Yeah, and I am not buying that pop. That is, oh man, I thought it was bad with the Diamond Thrawn, but it obviously can get worse when it comes to Star Wars, which is so sad. It's just ultimately sad. I would have rather had like the human Jabba as a New York Comic Con exclusive. That would have been way better. So interestingly enough, New York Comic Con lists the Hello Kitty on HobbyDB with both sets of stickers, even though on Funko's website it says that you're only going to get the one sticker, or like that there's only one version of the sticker. But this is what the box looks like. Scented Hello Kitty, 1,000 pieces. Disney approves things. I mean, they're supposed to. They're definitely supposed to. You're trying for a DC mystery for TJ? Oh, nice. I hope he's okay. I know his mom is not doing well at the moment, so hopefully she's doing better. Oh, you're going to New York Comic Con today, Travis? Nice. But this Hello Kitty looks great, super cute. We don't have a lot of Hello Kitty limited pops, so this one I feel like is going to sell out pretty. It would have sold out pretty quickly on its own, but just the fact that it has that super cute bag as well definitely helps it. Funko on a generation tear of making terrible Star Wars con pops. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm picking it up for him. Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go back to our main catalog. All right, so here's the DC mystery pop. This is the full breakdown of what a lot of people want. We got the 2,000 piece Batman, 1,000 piece Joker, which I saw the pictures of the box of the Joker this morning. I think Funko Pop News posted it. The purple metallic with the purple box. I got to pull that up too. It is ridiculously cool. So now I'm hoping that if we score one of the DC mystery pops, I kind of hope we get Joker. Joanna loves the Joker too, but oh man, they just posted the Robin. The Robin's fire as well. Guys, look at this. Here we go. Doing all these swaps here between the screens. That's cool. Like that's the OG metallics are sweet, but they're actually giving Robin his own box art. Look at that. Like finally, put the Robin logo up there. That is super clean. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick sellout. Joker's my realistic one that I want to. You got to get Batman Beyond, Mike. You got your hands full trying to get Batman Beyond. But let me show you the here's the Joker. Like, come on. That's and they gave the Joker his own box art too. Like, thank you. Like, finally, Funko is paying attention a little bit and actually like caring for how long I mean, for some characters from the DC universe, they literally just slap the Batman logo on there, or they slap the Justice League logo on there, and it's like, come on, like give the character some respect. Like all the characters from the DC universe have such a strong history in the comics. Some go further back than others, especially like the six that we're looking at right now. Is it a Pop Plus style box with the metallic outline? No, I don't believe so. It's the same size, regular 4-inch. Regular should be regular 4-inch box, just like the Huckleberry Hounds. It'll come, should come sealed in the stack though. So that's the cool part. I don't know if they posted glams for any of the other ones. I'm looking. There's just so much that gets posted. I'm still upset that we're not getting this Freddy or Proto as a pop like that. That's a huge letdown for me, but you know, it is what it is. Funko doesn't care about their own mascot. It's okay, you know. We'll get through it together. All right, here is so we looked at Batman, Joker, Robin, and then 500-piece Superman. I saw a couple people saying they want Superman. I want to see the box for Soups. I bet you that one looks really good as well. And then we got the 400-piece Wonder Woman. You know, I really like that. She's the only woman here out of this lineup, and they made her the second most limited pop. So kudos to them for that. And then the Flash. So the Flash is Joanna's favorite. So if we get a couple of these and we manage to get that 100-piece Flash, that would be crazy. It's more the whole box is metallic, I think. Yeah, exactly. I like the way they did it. Glams are also on HobbyDB for these too. Oh, okay. All right. HobbyDB is killing it here. I want to see all the glams. If I just typed in DC mystery box. I don't know if that's gonna bring it up. Probably not. But we'll see. $40. $40 for the chance at a 100-piece pop. That's gonna be, yeah. I'm curious to see how fast it's gonna sell out. Remember, everybody was a little bit, a little slow on the Huckleberry Hounds. The Huckleberry Hounds sold out. It was like a 10 or 15-minute sellout. It wasn't immediate. Oh, it worked. Okay, I typed in mystery box, DC mystery box, and it brought them all up. Look at that. Look at that. I want to see. All right, let's do the Batman. Do they have the box glam for Batman? They do. Why will it not? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nice. Honestly, all of these look so good. Oh, my apologies. There we go. So here's the Batman. That looks really good. So they did a great job here on this one. And then after Batman, we looked at Joker, we looked at Robin. Let's check Soups. Yeah, honestly, can I tell you guys? Oh man. Wow. That's super cool. Darn it. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, they didn't cheap out. Like, they actually gave all the characters their own unique boxes and box art to match the pop. Crap. Now I want all 6. Darn it. These would look so good all lined up. Funko, you did good on this one. You messed up so hard on the Loath Cat. I don't forgive you for that, but this helps. Wow. Oh man, that's sick. Darn it. That is really cool. I know, like, for me, so as a collector, for me, it's like 3 components. Like the figure, the box, and like, the box art / sticker. Like there's those 3 components to me as a collector, and like, these pops, it's the same mold as the original ones. So for them to do, like, they would have had to do something like this. So, it was different enough to make them stand out against the old ones, but also different enough to make you be like, man, like they did a really good job. And that's where we're at. Like, they did a really good job on these, especially since they're limited to, like, there's only 100 people. Like, think about it. Like, there's only 100 people that could potentially get all 6 of these, because the Flash, which we're about to look at here in a minute, is the most limited one. So it's going to be a tough set to complete. If I get a Flash DC, I will trade it for Superman. That's a good trade right there, because Flash is more limited than Superman. Let's take a look at the Flash box. I'm excited. Here we go. Ooh, I see it. That's fire. Like, that's straight fire, ladies and gentlemen. This pop probably going to be, I don't know. What do we think this 100-piece pop is going to sell for? If somebody got one today, what would it sell for? It's probably going to sell for like $2,500 or something. I wish they all had a con sticker. That's the other thing too. Yeah. So are only 50 of the Flashes con sticker? Or, like, what's the divide between they should all be con sticker. I agree. If it's a limited pop, honestly, they should all be con sticker. And like, who cares if if they sold most of them at the con and they sold a few of them online, like, because it's limited and because they're charging that higher price, like, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. I don't think it would matter too much. Like, it's an item that's exclusive to the con. There's other companies that sell New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con items. They don't have different stickers. It's just they have their exclusive sticker and it just says exclusive to New York Comic Con, exclusive to San Diego Comic Con. There's no split like con and shared. And like as you get further away from the event from when the item was released, it's not like people look back and they go, "Oh, that technically wasn't at the con. Like, that was just sold at their website." It's just Funko is, I think, the only company that really does this. What's up, Chorito Gaming? Hope all is well. First day of the con, probably go for 500 and up. A says at least $2. $2 or $2K. I mean, I could $500. Yeah, it's easy $500 for sure. Easy $500. But those are all the glams. Thank you, HobbyDB, for at least providing the glam shots of those. Now, here's the good thing, though. While you guys are in here, we still got a few minutes before the convention starts, or before the drop starts here. If you're gonna do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get in and out with 2 of these mystery DC pops, right? And it's gonna be $80. You'll get your free shipping. But if you are new to Rakuten, which I got the link pinned for you guys, and you sign up, you can get that $50 bonus. So you can get 2 of these mystery pops for $30, which is like a steal. So love Rakuten. Really appreciate that they're sponsoring us here for the rest of the year. And we've been using them for years. You guys have probably heard me talk about them on the channel. It's really easy, especially on your phone or on a computer, to activate it. I got my Rakuten locked and loaded here because you still get 2% cash back on all your purchases from Funko because they're a partner. So don't miss out on that $50 because that's a pretty nice chunk of change. All right, is anybody going after the blueprint pop? See, unlike the DC mystery metallics here, I'm not digging the blueprint pops. I don't think I don't know. I just don't think they look that great, and hopefully it's something that is just kind of like a one-time thing here in 2025. Like, I don't know if this is a variant that people are gonna want long term. Yeah, I think they're kind of ugly. I hesitate to say ugly because I know like some people might like these and are trying to get them for their collection. But yeah, I think it's a little ugly as well. Just doesn't look good. It's like kind of like an art series kind of thing, All right, let me do this. Stop that, Funko. But we got the background. At least they're limited. Like, if they were just dropping them, I'd be like, what are we doing here? But at least they're limited. All right. Let's keep going here. So we got the Joker. Yeah, the Joker doesn't see they were lazy. Okay, so I can call Funko out where they need to be called out. Why does the metallic Joker get the super clean box with the Joker logo, but they cheaped out? They just slapped that classic Batman logo here on this box. That's lazy, Funko. Come on. Be consistent. Like, you did a good job. Honestly, it just makes the metallic Joker just stand out even more. But I hate when they do that. Like, yes, we know the Joker is from, the Batman side of things, but come on, throw his logo up there. Make it a little special, What's up, Evelyn? Good morning. Very early for all of us here as we're trying to get the cheese out of our eyes and get ready for this drop here in 26 minutes. It's getting up there. I've noticed a lot more people come in the room, so welcome. Whether you are just chilling at home, getting to your desk at work, or if you're standing in line at New York Comic Con at the Javits Center right now, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I hope you're able to secure everything you're trying to pick up for the con. Are you trying to get anything, Evelyn? I think you said you were trying to get the Powerpuff Girls, right? All right, so then we got our Marvel limited pieces here, which are available on the site. I know there was some confusion there, but they will be available this morning. So Havoc is 3,000 pieces, right? Yep, 3,000 pieces for Havoc. First time we're getting him as a pop. Nimrod, once again, first time character in pop form. 4,000 pieces for them. I don't think they will be quick sellouts. I mean, we'll see. I could be wrong here on the website, but I think they might be up for a few minutes. What's up, Jordan? Good morning. How many can you purchase the mystery DC? Is it 2? Yes, it is limit 2, and I think they're going to go lightning fast. We just looked at all the box glams for all 6 of the pops. So freaking cool. This is one of the best con items Funko has done in a long time. Blueprint is this gingerbread. Honestly, Pipsqueak, can I tell you? I think the gingerbread is better. Like, I would rather have the gingerbread common release, nothing special about them, no con stickers, no exclusivity. I think the gingerbread are actually pretty cute, especially around the holidays. Like, initially when they came out, like, I still hate the snowmen, like the Star Wars snowman pops. I think those are just not good at all, but the gingerbread, they're cute. All right, then we got Pingu. Is anybody going after Pingu? The old, or not the old, but like the previous Pingu from San Diego Comic-Con is still available. I forgot to mention this in my like New York Comic-Con preview video. The previous Pingu is still available, Funko. So why are we dropping another one? But this one is limited. It's 5,000 pieces. I do not think this will be a quick sellout. Even at 5,000 pieces, I could be wrong, but I don't think it will be a quick sellout. Remember that all the LE pops are global limits between us, NYC, and overseas. Yes, that's true. That is very true. And that's why a lot of these LE pops are just like going crazy, because a lot of people from overseas, specifically Europe, Asia, and Australia, they're paying people to get them here and then ship them overseas. So that's why, that's another reason why I feel like the market is getting an influx of cash right now, because Funko is worldwide. So that's a great point, Pop Baron. All right, moving on to the next one. We got the jumbo Pokemon here, which we're gonna have to pick up. So my younger sister-in-law Isabel can stay complete with her Pokemon collection. She's got all the 10-inch Pokemon. Huge. Oh, what do we think about this one? Ladies and gentlemen, the Pop Ride. It looks like it's in the deluxe style box of Brooke with the Shark Submerge. Where are my One Piece fans at? How do we feel for this one? The Pingu is upset that the other one hasn't sold out. Yeah, exactly. Great to see you, Wayne. You up early or staying up late? I am actually up early. We went to bed at a reasonable time last night, so I made sure I was able to get up early for this. I will say this though, after this drop, I'm going back to bed. Joanna is still in bed. I'm going back to bed, and then this afternoon I'll get back up and do what we got to do for today. The only thing I'm going after is the Scooby-Doo figures from Jada Toys. Oh, nice, Patrick. I didn't know they were releasing any new ones. So that's great. I'll likely go for con sticker, but I'll try on Sunday. That's smart. Gabriella, hello from Bulgaria. Welcome on in. Great to see you. All the anime pops are a must cop, and Brooke is a must have. All right. Very nice. It's 5:37 here. Oh, God, Wayne, I know. You guys on the West Coast, man. I don't know what Funko is thinking, especially since Funko is like, they're headquartered on the West Coast. So why are they doing this to us? Why are they doing this to you guys, especially? All right. Well, then we got a bunch of anime pops here. We've got the Pop Plus. Now this is a Pop Plus, but it's only $15. I thought the Pop Plus now were $20. Is this a mistake? I mean, take it, right? $15. I mean, that's what Pops should be. Rob Lucci or Lucy, I'm probably saying this wrong. Human beast form. This is a crazy looking pop. Like the detail, just unbelievable. But it says Pop Plus, but at that $15 price. Let me see. All right, then we got this deluxe Itachi moment Susano. I always butcher that name there. But this is also crazy. It's kind of like you're getting like two pops in one because it looks like the bigger character is like engulfing the smaller character. Thoughts on the Marvel whatnot bags? I did not see those. Like Marvel, like whatnot, like the app has Marvel bags. That's cool. It sounds cool. I haven't heard or haven't seen them. Pop premium is $20. Plus got rolled in with regular pops and first pronunciation is correct. Oh, thank you, Colin. Oh, look at that. Oh, pop premium. That's right. There's so many different like categories now. It's hard to keep track. All right. Next up, we have the Sakura Haruno, Sasuke's Paw Encyclopedia. This one, how we feeling on this one? If you're a Naruto collector, I can never judge like what's going to be popular with the Naruto fans. They don't want it to be a super late drop for the East Coast. I'm in California, have been up since 4:30. But if they did it at like 11 Eastern, that would then be 8 a.m. West Coast. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. Probably to be in sync with the con on the East Coast. Well, yes, of course, for sure. I've been seeing a lot of Pop Lust for 15. I'm wondering if they just decided to keep them at that price. They probably did, Marcus. Yeah, that's a good assumption. Comic blind bags, just curious. I will have to check it out. I have not seen it yet. Whatnot has Marvel comic mystery bags this year with exclusive covers for notable issues this year. I'm interested in the Magic cover, but can't imagine it's cheap. Especially if they're Whatnot exclusives. Whatnot can just be like, hey, guess what? They're also going to be sold, on certain streams, and they're going to be tough to get, especially with it being a Comic-Con and everything, like the Comic-Con. Then we have Dark Paladin, which is actually pretty cool looking, from Yu-Gi-Oh. Some of these molds are just insane, and then some other lines they just reused molds from years ago. This thing is insane. Like, this is so cool. Like, Funko did an amazing job. Like, look at that. And that glows in the dark too. I didn't even see this episode. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from in terms of like Powerpuff Girls lineage and stuff, but I just think this 3-pack is so good. Real collectors get up early, I guess. We just got to tell ourselves that, Wayne. I also think, it's okay if us real collectors want to sleep in. Then we got from Ben 10. We got another Ben 10 pop. I think this one might be popular. Ghost Freak, because they haven't been releasing a lot of Ben 10 pops. So when they just like trickle them out, I think that's the right way to go. $1 starts. Oh gosh, that's not good. It's not good when they do a dollar start. That's what gets the people in the room, right? Then we have Karami in the Cauldron. This one is cute. We'll probably have to pick this one up as well for our niece Emma. She loves all the Sanrio characters, or at least I hope she still does, because I don't know. Apparently she's at the tail end. She's getting over Taylor Swift. She was in a pretty bad Taylor Swift phase, but she's starting to phase out of it. So, but she's 9. Kids, they change their mind about what they like and don't like they change underwear. Those bags usually sell an average of 100, depending on which streamer you're on and how many people in the stream. They can go up though. Yeah, they had what did Whatnot have last year, the year before? I can't remember, but they had some sort of exclusive item that was selling like for crazy money. I forget what they made. It wasn't a comic. It was something else. Oh god, I don't even want to look at it. So it's in the Ahsoka style box, which is leading to me to believe. So this is the only thing that can save this pop. I'm actually no, I don't think there's any saving this pop, but this is the only way that could save like the. I'm trying to think of like the right word, like the accuracy of this pop. So we have Ahsoka season 2 coming out late next year. Apparently, we are going to be like a good chunk of the season is going to be happening on Lothal, which is pretty cool. We're probably going to see Ezra return to Lothal. Now, the only thing that could save this is if maybe there's an area of Lothal that we've never been to before, which would be saying something because a lot of, Lothal was featured quite a bit in the Rebels animation show. Are there pink Loath cats somewhere on Lethal? That's the only way that this could be saved, technically. I still think it's a waste. I also, the Star Wars stream that I was in the other day, they were talking about the Lothal planet visitation from Ahsoka season 2, and a lot of people were saying that we are likely going to be seeing Loathe wolves for the first time, in live action with Star Wars. And if Funko had dropped a Loathe wolf for New York Comic Con, like that would have been fire. An accurate Loathe wolf, not like a pink Loathe wolf. But we've got the Loathe cat here. Like I said, there are no Loathe cats that are pink in Star Wars, at least so far. But we'll see what happens next year. Then we have the comic deco Bedlam. This is another Marvel character that I'm not familiar with, but pretty cool. I believe this is our first time getting it. It is at a limit of 6, in case you're curious. Then we have Null, first time getting him. Pretty cool. I like the sword that he's got. I don't know much about him either. Somebody blew me up in my New York Comic Con preview video. They're like, "How are you a Marvel fan? You don't know who Null is?" There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters in Star Wars. Most people probably don't know that I know, but it is what it is. So this to me is a little confusing. So this is the comic deco Superman. So they just gave him the generic Superman box, which is fine. But that's the Kingdom Come version of Superman. And this was also mislabeled to begin with. So initially when this came out, it had the James Gunn newer Superman logo at the top. So I'm glad that Funko kind of fixed it, or it was probably never an issue on Funko's end to begin with. But I like that it's just a classic Superman logo, and then it's Kingdom Come Superman, which like we didn't see. We watched the James Gunn Superman movie like 2 weeks ago, and there was no mention of Kingdom Come Superman. He did not wear that uniform. There was no like alternate version of him. So I was a little concerned at first and just confused, but this makes a lot more sense. And this is a really cool Superman pop just in general. So this one I might grab. I'm like 50-50. I'm also 50-50 here on Brainiac. Like this is insane. And Brainiac is also rumored to be one of the potential villains for the upcoming sequel to James Gunn's Superman. Or Brainiac could be apparently hinted at in the Supergirl movie next year. So we'll see. Null was a comic within the past 6 years, so it makes sense. Oh, okay. So it's not like a super old character. Just came out, relatively speaking. And then we got the Damian Wayne Batman, which is pretty cool. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this is the first time we're getting Damian Wayne as a pop, but it's our first time getting him where it actually says Damian Wayne on the box, which is pretty cool because sometimes they don't do that. Like they could have just wrote Batman, and like hardcore comic book readers and Batman super aficionados would have known that, like, oh, that's the Damian Wayne version of Batman. But they actually wrote his name on there, which is cool. So all right, Damian, pretty sure Damian Wayne was the illegitimate child that Bruce Wayne had with Talia al Ghul, right? I think that's the history there. And then we have the Paranormal Ops Patrol 4-pack. Yeah, probably gonna pick these up, even though I'm really sad because these are all based on the NFTs, which we should hopefully be getting in hand pretty soon. But I'm just sad because this is the only Freddy, Franny, and Proto that we're technically getting for New York Comic Con. Like they couldn't give us like regular sized Freddy Funko and or Freddy, Franny, and Proto Pops. That's correct. I also don't think there's been a Robin. I feel like there was Ace, like there was a Robin of him, of the Damian Wayne Robin. I could be wrong. I thought there was a Damian Wayne Robin, but it didn't say Damian Wayne. Or maybe I'm just getting my my Lego minifigs and Funko Pops confused. Because there is a Damian Wayne Lego minifig that came out several years back. Damian is Robin with the hood. That's right. That's why I like seeing him as Batman like threw me off for a minute there. All right. Then we got the other. Okay, so this is where I'm just like scrolling down here. There's some other stuff down here. Oh, they are coming out with another limited Sanrio pin. Ooh, look at that. What's the limited to 500? Oh, this is super limited. Yeah, it's gonna sell out in seconds. They had the 1,000 piece Sanrio pin from San Diego Comic Con. That sold out in a few minutes, so that one's gonna sell out really quick. All right, so this is where Funko, unfortunately, like their laziness hit like an all-time high. So this is the exact same Biddy land starter pack, whatever they're calling it. This is the exact same one that we got for San Diego Comic Con. They literally just repackaged it and slap the New York Comic Con sticker on there. Like, I think that is so lame. Now, I think somebody pointed out the Mayor Freddy is technically a different color. I think the Mayor Freddy was black and he's got the gray suit here. But still, like, come on. You couldn't come up with anything else, Funko. Like, you couldn't give us a different Funkoville, road starter kit here. Like, here's Franny. And once again, I think her outfit is a little bit different. I think her outfit is primarily red for the San Diego Comic-Con one, and then it's black here. I wonder if the San Diego Comic-Con biddies are still up for sale. Oh wow, there's still a lot from San Diego Comic-Con that they still have available. Oh, they even still have the Funko Force biddies. Oh, here they are. Yeah, they're literally still available. Oh, he was blue. Okay, so the Mayor Freddy was blue for San Diego Comic-Con. It's like, you think we didn't notice? Like, we noticed, Funko. Like, that is so bad. And then the Franny is red. Like, you couldn't come up with anything different. Like, especially when the biddies are still doing tremendously well. They're still selling a ton. I mean, these Funko Force ones and these ones down here probably didn't sell out because they probably made like 100,000 of them. Do they still have the Fantastic Four ones? They don't have the Fantastic Four ones. There was Fantastic Four biddies. All right, so the Fantastic Four biddies sold out. But yeah, like come on, Funko. Like if you're gonna tell people like, hey, biddy pops are taking off. We're selling a lot of them. People really like them. Have some fun with them. Get creative. Next year he'll be pink. Yeah, if they just keep repackaging the same item but making it slightly different, that might be a little bit of a problem. But we are getting down to the wire. We are 9 minutes away from the drop. We got over 100 people in the stream. If you guys haven't done so, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps us out, and we really appreciate it. And I'm so excited that we got so many people hanging out with us this morning. I got to get my cart loaded up here in just a minute. I like those NFT style biddies. I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, I'm okay with the NFT style biddies. Like, I don't like it when they use the same molds from the NYCC or not from the NYCC, but from the NFT pops, and then like make like a similar variant. But I'm fine with the biddies. Like the biddies, it's fine if they do that. Definitely gives people a chance to, like, if you haven't if you weren't able to get any of the NFTs, you can get the biddies and kind of feel like you have that version of the pop in your collection in miniature form. Oh, what's up, Professor Josh? I think we have PFO tonight on your channel, right? And once again, I'm going to drop the link. If you guys haven't done so, make sure to activate Rakuten so you can get that $50 bonus and greatly reduce your NYCC cart cost for today. I also have it pinned as well. What was the last con drop that made you completely excited for most of the pops? Question for the chat. Oh, that's a good question right there. I think 2018. I remember 2018 San Diego Comic Con, actually, and 2018 New York Comic Con. I remember that year. It was pretty good for both cons. I think that was a year I was excited for most of what came out. I'd love to see you do a video on con drop LE pops versus the LE program pops, checking eBay, and so many of these con drop pops have relatively dropped. That's a good idea, actually. Now, are you speaking of like the LE con pops? Because I think that would be like really interesting. Like if you're checking eBay and you're seeing like the LE con pops have gone down, that's but here's the thing though with the well, I guess you could say the same about the LE program pops, but um I don't know. It depends. And honestly, I was gonna say like they've been putting a lot of creativity into the LE program pops, but they did a good job on the DC mystery pops this morning. So I don't know. It definitely it's dependent on pop, and yeah, that could make for a great video. So all right, I'm gonna pull up the homepage with all the New York Comic Con stuff before everybody gets jumps on the website and we have to really hone in and focus on what's going on for real. What do we think is going to sell out first? I think the DC mystery pops are going to sell out first, and then the Hello Kitty bag, maybe the bundle, and then the Hello Kitty bag. But these three right here, and I feel like it's not a coincidence that they're at the top of Funko's lineup. I think these three items are going to sell out. PFO tonight on Professor Josh. Don't miss out on any of the New York Comic Con drama. I'm sure there's going to be a lot today. Sold for LEs. Okay, yeah, I will do some research and I will put something together. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Camped Fun Days was good. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, then all the LEs. I agree. Pins not included. Bag, then mystery. Okay, very nice. The Bitty Pops will sell out. Hey, you never know. Bundle and DC, probably. Well, we're going to witness it live. We got 4 minutes left until the drop, and we're going to all watch it together. I agree with you. The DC mystery box. Yeah. Do we know? I know some people in here have access to the numbers. Do we know how many DC mystery items were loaded, or how many DC mystery boxes were loaded up to the website here? Also, I think this item sealed is going to hold a lot of value long term, especially with that 15-year pop logo on the front. Like that's really cool. All right, I gotta pay attention now. I gotta get my cart loaded up. Gotta make sure I'm logged in. I have so many points. Yeah, I have 17,000 fan rewards points. I would love to be able to use some of these on honestly, I might go back in and try to if the DC limited edition pop doesn't sell out right away. I'm gonna buy a bunch. Oh well, it's limit 2. Oh, I could send two to our PO box, so I could do that. Might use some of my points. Report on Instagram was 1914. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that's a good amount. 2,000 out of the 5. Oh, what's up, Princess Amethyst? How are you doing? You have to open it, don't you? I'm opening mine. Yeah, no, I'm not sitting on mine. I'm gonna open it. Risk it all. Always, always. Oh man, we got 3 minutes left. What's up, Magma? NYCC, let's go. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Make sure your address is all good. Your credit card information or payment information is all accurate. Make sure you're logged in so you can get your fan rewards points. Make sure you got your Rakuten activated and ready to go so you don't miss out. TJ's in here. What's up, Skapunk? Man, I hope your mom is doing better, man. We've been sending over prayers and positive vibes and good wishes. So I hope she's doing a little bit better. You're doing great. We are doing well also. I'm trying to get these DC mystery pops right here. We do need con clone troopers. Absolutely, Raul. Yeah, I don't know why Funko doesn't want to give us what we want as Star Wars fans. That's right. Good luck, everybody. I'm excited to see. We got less than a minute. Less than a minute till all of this goes live. Oh, thank you, Cliffy. It's been tough. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're here for you, man. Anything you need, you just let us know. We have to wait 2 more hours in Europe. Well, at least you'll get a good show right here. You just want Raikou and Yu-Gi-Oh. Nice, nice. Do they have a timer here on Funko's website? Sometimes they do. It just says drops at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Time. All right, less than a minute. Let's do it. You can only afford one mystery box. Hey, that's okay. Just grab one. If you grab one, you're in it. You could get that 100-piece flash. You never know. You never know. Oh, it's live. New York Comic Con is here. All right, so it says it's live on the homepage, but I'm on the DC mystery pop, and I can't add it to cart yet. Can't add it to cart yet. Let me refresh. I got 9 o'clock on my my computer. Let's do it. Are we live yet? Are we live? No. Still not up yet. Come on. Come on. Oh, I can add it to cart. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Secure checkout. Let's do it. Boom. All right. I think I got 2. Order is going through. Thank you for shopping. Yeah. I think I got my 2. Got 2 mystery. Very nice. All right, I'm going to go back in, see if I can get 2 more. Why not? Oh, it's sold out. Oh, I was trying to get 2 more. Oh, it's sold out. Wow. Oh, that was fast. That was a minute. Oh, it was only up for a minute. Oh, dang. What else sold out? Somebody said something else sold out. Sold out. Oh, wait. No, is it still up? I have it sold out on my end. Oh, it says low stock. It might be back up. Oh, nope. It's sold out. It's sold out. Got 2. I got 2 though. All right, so we're in it. We're in the game. Somebody said Havoc sold out as well. That's wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So Havoc is gone as well. He was only 3,000 pieces. Woo! My blood is. I was like, I was focused. Sorry, I wasn't talking. I was focused. Somebody said Itachi sold out as well. Hey, at least you got one. You know, you're in the game. You are in the game. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Hello Kitty is still up, which I'm surprised. I don't have 2. It says 2 in my cart, but these are sold out, so it's not gonna let me. Yeah. Let's go back to the con page here. So DC Mystery sold out much faster than the Huckleberry Hounds, but makes a lot of sense with how good those box glams were. I was gonna say don't sleep on those Marvel Pops. Yeah, for sure. You got your Pingu. Very nice. Yeah. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you were successful. Evelyn got the Powerpuff Girls. Very nice. Respect Animals. What's going on? I got one of the mystery. I was going to get Sonic for my son, but I was afraid it would take too long and I'd lose the mystery. So I'll try to get Sonic from Target later. That was a smart move because if you would have gone to find Sonic by the time you would have found it, you would have lost out on the DC mystery. Nimrod is still up. It will probably sell out here in the next few minutes. Oh, TJ got the full bundle, 2 DC Mystery and the Hello Kitty backpack. Nice. Javier got Ghost Freak. Very nice. All right, let me sounds like a lot of you guys have been able to be pretty successful here. Yeah, see, it still says the DC Mystery is up, but it's not. Yeah, it's very out of stock. Yeah, they're gone. All right, so Havoc sold out. Man, Itachi sold out. What's up with this? Were we expecting this one to sell out so fast? Oh, Temple Boys grabbed Havoc. Very nice. It is very sick for sure. Yeah, Hello Kitty's still up. What's up, Inkafet? How are you? Successfully bought nothing from the drop. There you go, Chris. Congrats on your pickups, man. That's awesome. Jason got 2 of the DC mystery boxes. There you go. Tim Chase finally got a sold out pop DC mystery. There you go, brother. That's awesome. Jay Stoll Show said, I got one of the DC mystery boxes as well. Score. That's exciting, guys. The Madara pop is now 100 to 200. Really? Oh, wow. Tried to get the DC. It sold out too fast. Yeah, it did sell out very quick. I got Sonic, Pokemon Yugo for me, and Powerpuff Girls for the lovely girlfriend. Very nice. Yeah, I got to grab the Powerpuff Girls before it sells out. All right, let me see. I was wondering if that pin sold out yet. The Sanrio pin. I might grab this one right now because it's only 500 pieces. Just give me 2 seconds here. Let me see if I can snag this. I have free shipping. I like that. All right. Hopefully that's shipped to the right place. We'll see. We'll find out. Rob Lucci sold out. Oh, another sellout. Oh, interesting. All right, let's go back to the homepage here. Bundle is still up. Oh, yeah, look at this. The One Piece pop sold out. Wow. All right. I guess there was a lot of people who really wanted to grab this as well. Got to Itachi. Very nice. It was either the DC or Havoc ended up going for the DC mystery one. Very nice. I managed to get 2 of the mystery boxes, but wow, those did sell out in a minute. Yeah, they were quick. Very quick. I'm glad I got one of the Rob Lucci's. Nice. Yeah, that's speech to text will get you. That's crazy. Yeah, good for the One Piece fans. That one sold out as well. So we got a couple of quick sellouts here. And we're only 6 minutes in to the drop. The Blueprint, Batgirl, and Joker LEs are still up. The LE Nimrod, LE Pingu is still available. I bet you anything that sells on the website is just going to be like crazy hard to get in person because everybody's going to be like, it's sold out online. It's sold out online. So I grabbed one of the Sanrio Karami pins, which are only 500 pieces, which I don't expect those to be up for much longer. But yeah, those are our sellouts. Oh, they have Pokemon, the Jumbo Raikou, labeled as low stock already. I think the 100-piece flash motivated people as well. Oh, yeah, for sure. Got 2 Lucci's and 2 Brooks. Nice. I freaking got one sold out in like 45 seconds. Yeah, it sold out fast. The LE quack or the quack on Entertainment Earth drops today. Yep, it does. Missed on 3 items. Oh well, it happens. I just picked up the Powerpuff Girls 3-pack and the Kirami 500-piece pin. Looking forward to the sold out online chat. Too low swipe. Yeah, absolutely. Missed the mystery box, Havoc, and the Susano pop. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Susano pop sold out, but then again, anime collectors come into play here for the first day of the con. So far we've had one, two, three, four sellouts so far. Not too bad for only a few minutes in. And you know what? It's interesting to see too, like, just because something is limited doesn't mean like people are gonna grab it. Like, it has to be limited and good because the Batgirl and Joker would be gone if people really wanted them or cared about them. So I'm just really surprised the Hello Kitty backpack is still there. Chris, it feels weird that we're not there as well. It's our first time in 4 years that we're not there. Thought Pingu would have sold out first. Nah. The San Diego Comic-Con Pingu is still available. Missed Itachi, but got Damian Wayne, Null, Superman, Dark Paladin, and the last Rob Lucci. Oh, there you go, Baker. Very nice. Yeah, Hello Kitty's still up, which is I thought Hello Kitty was gonna sell out like within a couple minutes. I'm sure it'll still sell out, but doesn't look like Ghost Freak is going anywhere soon. They probably made a lot of them. It's not one of the limited pieces. What's up, Rob? Great to see you. Those Susano pops have been going up in price. I think that's why. Oh, that's good info for my next Pops on the Rise video. Sucks I didn't get Itachi, but I got Sasuke 2 weeks ago at GameStop. Nice. Yeah, the mystery DC sold out lightning fast, which we expected. I was able to get 2, but going back in for the second order, no shot, no chance. It was already gone. So pretty exciting drop here for New York Comic Con. First time in 15 years. Oh man, I'm so sorry. You'll be there next year, man. Got 2 DC mysteries. Really want the 500-piece Superman. Well, Daniel, good luck. I hope you are able to snag a 500-piece Superman. It's gonna be so exciting, like when everybody's starting to get theirs and rip them up, and rip them open to see what they get. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. One Piece pin sold out. Ooh, all right, let's check it out. Also, like they put the $7.99 UV premium pop protector like front and center. I don't think is anybody grabbing this? Like I feel like everybody's just grabbing what they need for the con, and then oh shoot, the Pokemon just sold out too. 10-inch Raikou just sold out. Nimrod sold out. Ooh, bunch more things are disappearing. Nimrod just got flagged as low stock. Yeah, they have it as low stock, but it might be in the process of. Oh, yep, there it is, out of stock. All right, more sellouts for New York Comic Con here on the online drop. Good for Funko, What else? What else? Oh, the pin. That's right, the One Piece pin. Oh yeah, look at that. What was the LE count here on this pin? 700 pieces. Okay, so pretty low. Pretty low for this pin. Low-key, the mystery box idea is a smart move by Funko. It is. I think they should do more of the mystery boxes, and they should do most of the catalog should be limited pieces. Even if it's like an 8,000 piece, 7,500 piece, do a 10,000 piece. Just and then obviously have your low piece counts, like the ones we're seeing where you can get a shot at like a 100 piece, or do some. I think they should do like even crazier stuff. Like I think they should do like a 500 piece that goes up on the website. Like why not? Like make your website make it so there's so much traffic that your website crashes. Like that's what you will want, because that gets people talking in the community, and then like year over year you're just gonna have more people going. Like, and also on top of that, like kind of what I was highlighting really quick with this hard stack protector, right? If you have all these people flocking to your website, and a majority of the people aren't going to be able to get like the super limited items, then they're going to get like the medium limited items, and then the people that don't get those, they're going to get like the items that there's a lot of, right? And then those people are going to grab the hard stack to go into their cart just to get free shipping. You know what I mean? 500 piece Star Wars, yeah, that would be amazing. But if it was like a Star Killer situation, then it's like, then I'm in the majority of people that didn't get it, and that's okay. Like I'm sad that I don't have Star Killer. It's a 750 piece pop, but at the same time, like it's added a lot of hype and excitement to the hobby, and it's also giving me something to chase. Like that is like my number one grail pop for right now, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. you're advocating for crashing websites. I am actually. Like, we had the Lego website crash this past Monday, and it got a lot of people talking on their big drop. So I panicked when I wasn't able to make a purchase at first. I finally figured out Funko was waiting for me to input the security code on my credit card. Yeah, it does that to me all the time. Did you see Entertainment Earth LE Pop today as a green Power Ranger / white Power Ranger? I did not. I heard a rumor that there was another one coming, but I did not see that. Is it on their social media, or is it up on their website? Like, do they have glams of it? I'll pull it up for everybody. Chat Crash Funko's website. Yeah. I gotta wait an hour and 45 minutes. It'll happen. Of course, I lose again to bots. No Havoc or Justice League. I don't think you lost to bots. I think you lost to people. A lot of people, I mean, just in our stream alone. And you got to remember, like, there's all the people in line right now at the Javits Center who are Funko collectors and Funko fans. Like, they're all on their phones. Dish Trackers just posted about it. I finally got the Star Killer. Nice. Very nice. What's up, Ghost Echo? I got the Outlaw Forest Den and the Gold Mine Expedition. Can't wait to get those. It's going to be like 6 months, 8 months before they finally come in. It'll be a while. All right. Where am I going? This. Oh, okay. It's like a mashup pop. 9,500 pieces. Of course, there would be more LE pops. I did a full rundown. Obviously, this pop is not included in it, but I did a full rundown of all of the limited pops that are coming to or that are dropping here in October. So I did that video 2 days ago. So if you guys are wondering about other LE drops that are happening later in the month, make sure to check out that video. It was a lot of work to put together because there's a lot of LE stuff dropping right now. So this is going to be available today at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon. So this is okay. What do we think about this? 9,500 pieces. I'm not in love with it, to be honest. They've done this a couple times. Like, they did this with the Marvel pops. They did this with DC as well, or those DC ones are coming. It's okay. Not my favorite, though. Literally, as the clock turned 9 a.m., I had 2 mystery boxes in my cart, went to check out, and the cart was empty, literally like 40 seconds. Yeah, it was less than a minute. It was less than a minute on that sellout. Itachi had 1720 in stock. No wonder it sold out so fast. Yeah, it's not much. Oh, thank you, TJ. I appreciate that. Actually, I cannot take all the credit. If you guys know my good friend Josh, Funko News Canada, he actually, he and I were FaceTiming for about an hour and a half. And we were doing all kinds of research. He was giving me all his insights and everything. So if you guys aren't following Funko News Canada, go give him a follow. He is at New York Comic Con for the next few days. And he has just been a really good friend of mine, huge supporter of the channel, and my go-to guy for information. I literally sat down, actually still have my notes right here, but I sat down and was putting all my notes together, and I was like, I'm forgetting something. I'm literally forgetting something. And I had forgotten about Scare Fair, and he reminded me about Scare Fair. I also forgot about, I got all the New York Comic Con stuff, of course. But he told me about a few other retailers, like the Entertainment Earth stuff, that I just wasn't tracking as closely as he was. So yeah, honestly, it's good though. I like that they're doing unannounced drops. Like, they should do unannounced drops. Like, that's what makes it fun and keeps people on their toes. And we just got to figure out what's going on with that Prowler, right? That Miles Prowler. All right, let's see if anything else sold out here. I'll go back to the website. Still waiting for that Hello Kitty to sell out. I'm really surprised, but maybe there's just not as much hype for Loungefly as there used to be. Yeah, it's a little lazy. Yeah, they're just kind of smashing the 2 pops that already exist together. So it looks like everything is still up besides the ones that we already called out as sellouts. Really surprised this pin is still up. Super cute. And there's a bunch of other bags that I feel like, New York Comic Con or not New York Comic Con, but Funko doesn't do a good job of promoting for New York Comic Con. Like, obviously, I'm sure Loungefly was promoting these on their socials, but I mean, Funko owns Loungefly, so they should add them into like the catalog. They don't even put them in. But it sounds like for the most part, everybody in here was pretty successful. I know a couple people missed the DC pops, which is understandable because of how fast they sold out, and a bunch of people miss Havoc. You know, once again, understandable because it sold out so quick. And then the anime pops. I'm really surprised that they sold out so fast, but it sounds like some of you guys are not surprised that they sold out as fast as they did. So, yeah, pretty good start to New York Comic Con for Funko. No, there's like nothing that's Halloween themed. I mean, is there really even anything? I mean, that one, yeah, Kirami's in the cauldron, so I would say that's Halloween themed. What else could be classified as Halloween? I mean, the Paranormal Pops Patrol biddies, like you could say that's Halloween, but that's about it. Yeah, they had this really cool branding of like the oddities and commodities or whatever it was. But yeah, they didn't really lean into that as well. Oh, I agree. Yeah, Null is super cool. Very underrated for sure. Bundle is low stock. Oh, it is. Yeah, look at that. Still waiting for your miles to ship from Toy Temple. Very nice. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Hope all is well. Ghost Freak. Yeah, Ghost Freak, I guess. But I feel like that's the character. Oh, yeah, Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, because they're dressed up in costumes. Yeah, I could see that. It's a little bit of a stretch because it's from an episode, right? Where they're wearing those costumes. So it's like it's accurate to that episode. It's not like Funko said, hey, let's put the 3 Powerpuff Girls in different costumes, if that makes sense. But yeah, we could give it to them, you know, why not? Let's see. They should have made a limited Freddy and Franny since no NFTs anymore. They should have. I'm so disappointed. Well, regardless of the NFT situation, like Freddy, Franny, Proto, and now the cat. If you guys didn't see, Franny has the cat now. Her name is Chase. So she's the 4th official mascot member for Funko's little family there. I think they should have those characters at every convention. Like they should just be in some form or fashion. Now, I'm guessing they didn't do a Freddy or Franny pop because of these new, blind box figures that they just launched. And I'm sure we're going to talk about them more tonight. But with everybody in here, what do you guys think about these new blind box figures? I really like the packaging that they come in. I think they're cute. They're kind of going after like the Pop Mart vibe. It's kind of like Pop Mart. And then like as soon as I saw the penguin, I kind of got like Rocky Moto vibes. But they're cute. Joanna likes them. I'm not really into them per se, but I still don't, Wayne, but a lot of people are saying they are. So I don't know. It seems like so I actually have a theory with the NFTs. I was gonna bring this up tonight, but I think that it's actually not Funko's decision that they can't do the NFTs anymore. So there's a lot of laws that have been looked at since the new administration came into the office here in the United States. And apparently they're cracking down on which companies are licensed to allow gambling and which ones aren't. So I'm wondering, because NFTs is technically gambling, and gambling in the sense that like you pay, because like a mystery box, if you buy a mystery box from a company, yes, it is technically gambling, but everybody receives an item, right? Or you should receive an item. But with NFTs, a lot of people pay money and you don't get any physical items. You get the digital cards. So I think that Funko, just to get ahead of, because it doesn't make any sense. Like they had a lot of drops planned through 2026. And they were doing a lot of things that was progressing the NFTs forward, like changing the numbers to be accurate for the stickers. They were improving their shipping methods. There was literally no sign of, oh, wow, they haven't dropped an NFT series in a while. Like, no, like they were slowing down a little bit, but it made sense that they were slowing down the way they were with correcting all of the shipping issues, and they had some spelling errors and stuff. So, um, yeah, I think they just wanted to get ahead of it, and they said, you know what, we've had some issues, and we don't want to get flagged by the United States government and get faced with a huge fine and stuff, because some companies have already been fined, more in the realm of sports gambling from what I saw. So that could be it too, but we'll likely never know. And unfortunately, Funko doesn't like to communicate with their fans too often anymore. So it could be. I'm just speculating. They have not come out and said one way or another. They could drop an NFT series like next week. Like we have no direct information from Funko. Everybody who's like spitballing is just speculating. Nobody has hard information. Like, we have a contact at Funko, and he doesn't even know. Like, he's like, I don't know what's going on. So the company is in a transition period right now, and when the employees don't even know what's happening, it's rough. It could be, TJ. Yeah, for sure. I think it has to do with also reporting the assets with taxes. It could also be the the servers to run the NFTs are extremely expensive, and that's why a lot of the AI stuff right now is being looked at, because it's extremely expensive to maintain the electricity and all the power needed to run these servers that run AI. And it's like, now people are questioning, like, all right, is AI helping us enough to where it's cost effective to run the servers for these 24/7, for a global market? Is that energy output, A, making whatever AI company enough money, or, B, justifying the use of AI? Like, a lot of stuff is being looked at right now. All right, but I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on the new what are they calling these? Fun Squad? Funko Fun Squad, yeah. And then Kingu Zoomies. They're cute. They are debuting at New York Comic Con, so I'm wondering if their debut has something to do with no Freddy or Franny, because these are all Freddy and Franny figures. And then you've got the other animals dressed up as animals, which is kind of weird. But there was one of these series. I think, is it the Kingu Zoom or Kaigu Zoomies? Oh, they're supposed to be having a pajama party. Okay, but they're all dressed up. It kind of looks like they're wearing the skins of their friends. Like they all had a party and then they killed. I don't know. Maybe my brain is just going to like a terrible place, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like, animals wearing, like, I don't know. We don't wear like, human faces as like hoodies. So it's just kind of weird. Do you think Funko will ever have a sports convention exclusive? They should. I don't know why they usually don't, but they definitely should. Too much like Rocky Moto. Yeah, I mean, they don't come in the cups or anything, but I love the Freddy in the like the go-kart here. I think that's really cool, with Proto flying out, and they both have the goggles. Like, that would have been a super sick pop ride. So I just hope that they still continue to drop Freddy and Franny pops. Like, I hope that they're not like pushing this so much to where, like, oh, if you want to get our mascots, if you want to get Freddy and Franny for your collection. But then again, if they slow down on Freddy and Franny, then a lot of the existing Freddys and Frannies will go up in value on the secondary market. So it's kind of like a catch-22. But yeah, I'm not in love with them. Oh, I need that same screen back for New York Comic Con. But we'll see. I think it's good, when Funko comes out with different stuff. Nothing wrong with different stuff, to try new things. I just wish they would bring back sodas. So yeah, the bundle marked as low stock. And I don't see anything else that has sold out. It just seems like, once again, does anybody else feel like this catalog is like super small? It just feels like a really small New York Comic Con catalog. But then again, a lot of the limited stuff isn't here because it's show only. So good luck to everybody too early. I got to everybody pop Z's. Sounds good, Pedro. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, go get some Z's, man. But yeah, I am gonna hop off as well, because I think I'm gonna go get some Z's before I gotta do what I got to do today, but I'm happy that I was able to secure 2 of the DC mystery pops, and I'm excited that a lot of you guys had some success as well. So this was a lot of fun. We will actually be live again in 12 hours from now over on Professor Josh's channel for Pop Force 1 tonight. So yeah, I saw that. The bundle says low stock. I'm sure some more stuff will sell out throughout the day, but good amount of items sold out initially from the drop. So, like I said, if you guys haven't checked out my most recent video where I talked about all of the LE pops releasing here in October, make sure to check that out, and hopefully we'll see you guys tonight. This was the kickoff for New York Comic Con, and then tonight we got the roundup for day 1 of New York Comic Con. So good luck if you're hunting for something that's sold out. I'm sure I'll see a number of you guys in various whatnot streams throughout the weekend. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. So thank you to everybody who hopped on. And yeah, happy New York Comic Con, everybody. So with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score. And I'm going back to bed. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you later.